Hello and welcome to my channel if you're new here, and welcome back if you've been here before. It's been a little while since I've done a cleaning video with being pregnant, so I thought I would do one here. As you can see, this mess was created pretty much on Tuesday. My kitchen was clean on Monday. Tuesday was the debates, and then we had salmon patties and popcorn. And with the debates, I just never got around to cleaning up after the mess on Tuesday. So this is my Wednesday morning, just pretty much putting the dishes away from the dishwasher and from the drying rack. And then after that, I start on cleaning up the dishes that are in the sink, either loading them into the dishwasher or hand washing them. But I noticed that I'm a little bit slower with my cleaning while pregnant, so I haven't really been doing any cleaning videos because by the time I would get everything set up to video, I was sort of on the exhausted side, so I was just sort of cleaning as I went and not really getting a chance to video. So this is my first one in a long time, cleaning at 33 weeks pregnant. So whether you're pregnant or not, I hope this gives you some inspiration for cleaning and getting the job done. I tend to find that I have to pace myself, and after I cleaned the kitchen, my back was killing me, so I had to sit down. So you'll notice a few wardrobe changes in this video, but that's because after doing the kitchen, I relaxed and got my back to just sort of chill. And then the next part that you'll see, where I'm folding laundry in the bedroom and making the bed in the bedroom, that was the next day because I never got around to it on Wednesday just because I was so tired from just busting my butt and making sure to get the kitchen cleaned. Now you may notice that as I wash dishes in the sink by hand, I tend to use the sprayer quite a bit, and that's because for some reason the water coming out of the faucet just doesn't come out very quickly or heavy. So I find that it's just faster to grab the hose and spray the dishes to either give them the initial rinse before I wash them or to rinse them off after washing them. So that thing's like my best friend pretty much when I'm washing dishes. So that way I can get it done faster because the sprayer has more force than the faucet. Now that I've finished with the dishes, I'm moving on to spraying down the counter and the stove and getting those wiped down. Like I said, we had done salmon patties the night before, so try as I might to not have any grease spatter, yeah, there was still oil that got all over the stove, so I'm cleaning that up and cleaning up any mess on the counter and just wiping that down. I generally use the Mrs. Meyer's honeysuckle multi-purpose cleaner. I love the smell of that, so I got a decent sized bottle and concentrate. So I have 2 of those bottles, and then I just refill them with the concentrate whenever they run low. I had another cleaner that was the orange clove that I came to really like, but I ran out of it. So I haven't been using that anymore, but I really do love the honeysuckle scent. And then I have the orange clove scent for the dishwashing liquid, so when I'm hand washing dishes I use that, but honeysuckle is my go-to scent for pretty much spraying down and cleaning everything. If the mess had been really greasy, I have the Method degreaser that I use, but the scent is lemon verbena, which I really don't like. It's like my least favorite scent, so I avoid using that unless I absolutely have to, because I just don't like the smell of it. Now, as you can see a little bit to the bottom left part of the screen there, I have one of the candles that I usually keep on the stove sitting on there, as well as the lighter for the candles. And beneath that is my little brownie dish that I make like lemon squares and brownies in. And I had made some lemon squares a few days before, and I actually thought that there was one more left in there, so that's why the container is sitting there instead of having just been washed in my sink, because my husband got the last one and didn't tell me. And so therefore I had that container just sitting there thinking I was going to go back later and get the last lemon square. Nope, he already got it. So that ended up going into the sink to be washed the next day when I went to get one and realized that there weren't any lemon squares there anyway. And now off to the bedroom, and this was actually the next day. So that's why the different outfit, but first thing I wanted to get done was getting the bed made, and then after getting the bed made, get the laundry done. So this bedroom set is actually one that my husband inherited from his aunt when she died. I mean, it's a really nice bedroom set. So it had the bed, the nightstand, the dresser, the chest of drawers, but the mattress is kind of old, so at some point we're gonna have to replace the mattress, because being pregnant, it's harder to get a decent night's sleep on it because it's not really as accommodating for a good sleep as it might otherwise be, just because, you know, it's an old mattress. So for the laundry, I'm sorting everything out from the basket in 3 piles pretty much. So there's the towels that are like bath towels, so hand towels for the bathrooms, or towels for after showering, and towels for my daughter for after her baths. And then the middle pile is kitchen linen, so hand towels, dish towels, wash rags for wiping down the counter and stove. And then the third pile is my daughter's laundry, and I just toss pretty much any of my maternity clothes off to the side to go back and hang up or, you know, fold later. I just want to get this main stuff done, and with being pregnant, I tried to get everything out of the basket first, and then once it was out of the basket, one of the tips I've picked up along the way from other pregnant women is to try and sit down and fold while sitting. Well, after a while of folding while sitting, I noticed it started hurting my back, because even though my back was getting relaxed in the sense that I wasn't standing while doing the laundry, it was still kind of bugging it to sort of sit twisted while folding. So I rotate back and forth between sitting to fold the laundry and standing. And also, same thing for pulling the stuff out of the basket. When it got to be too much leaning down to get the stuff out of the basket, then I just sort of stood up and tried to squat and grab it that way. now that the laundry was done, off to the next task, which was clean the bathroom. I'd been meaning to clean it for a couple days, and then the day before I shot this, the toilet overflowed, and my husband was kind enough to mop up that mess, but still meant that even though I had, mopped the floor around the toilet, everything still needed to be clean, and the vanity was kind of needing clean too. You can't really see it in the video, but it was just, dusty and had been used, obviously, so it needed a nice cleaning. So I took everything off of there and sprayed that down with, ironically, Mrs. Meyer's the lemon verbena scent. I had gotten it shipped to me accidentally because I'd pushed off one of my, auto orders, and they shipped it anyway. And so when I emailed them to let them know, they were like, just keep it, because I was at the very beginning of the coronavirus issue. So they just let me keep it rather than sending it back to them, which I really wouldn't have minded because I don't like this scent, but my husband decided that since I don't like it, that I'd clean the bathroom that I used the least with it, which I think his intent initially was that he might help out with cleaning that bathroom, but it hasn't happened yet, aside from, when he was helping mop up the mess when that toilet overflowed. This is actually our sort of problem toilet. We have our bathroom, and then this is sort of the guest bathroom, and the newer toilet is in our bathroom, but the landlord hasn't replaced this one yet, so it has sort of a backing up, overflowing problem. It's just kind of ridiculous, really. So wiping off the sink, and after I get that all wiped up and cleaned out, I'll put everything back on top of there and then move over to the toilet. But I wanted to make sure I got everything cleaned off because we're getting into that point of time where I'm not sure how long exactly it'll be before I can give this bathroom a good cleaning again, because I'm doing pretty much an extreme clean on it. So I'm wiping down the mirror, wiping down the vanity and everything on the vanity, and then you'll see in a moment that I wash off the back of the toilet, the basin, the bowl, the lid. The only thing I don't do is wash inside the toilet this time because that had already been done yesterday. And now for the last step. Even though I had mopped the floor the day before, I figured that maybe there were some spots over in front of the vanity that I might have missed, and just in case, mop there, and the rest of the floor that wasn't like directly in front of the toilet and on the side of it, because really it couldn't hurt, could it? So this is my E-cloth mop that I really love that has a sprayer on it, so I can just spray water down and then mop the floor, and the mop pad naturally disinfects and grabs bacteria and all that stuff. So it's a lovely mop, and I really love using it, so that's why I use to mop the floor. And this is the finished product in the bathroom. Vanity's wiped down, the mirror's wiped down, the floor is mopped. So thank you for watching my cleaning video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do that and give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video.